I wanted to take you to the Super Bowls.
Right.
Obviously, you have a few of those rings. Your first Super Bowl, though, you apparently got more exhausted in the pregame warm-ups than you have in any other game, period.
Yes.
Why? And I should say, you got more exhausted in the pregame warm-ups than you have actually gotten exhausted in any actual game.
In any actual game. You're absolutely correct. And I think it was all because of the anxiety and the build-up of playing in your very first Super Bowl. And the focus of wanting to do your best in that particular game and not being that guy to make the mistake that cost your team the victory. You stepped on that football field, you step out there knowing that in the next 3 to 4 hours, my life will be changed forever, one way or the other. Either I'm gonna be on the winning side and I'm gonna be on the losing side. I don't wanna be on the losing side. And so that anxiety itself was enough to wear me out before the game actually got started.
There was a perceived Sports Illustrated Super Bowl cover jinx. Is it true that you had your agent actually reach out to Sports Illustrated to try and get you off the cover?
Yes. When we played Buffalo and down in Atlanta.
Super Bowl XXVIII.
Super Bowl XXVIII. I'll never forget this. This was on a Wednesday night. My agent, Warner Scott, and Larry Lundy and I are riding around in a limousine in Atlanta going to various parties. Same night I probably met Michael Jordan and Magic. And Larry got in the car and said, "Big dog, we got some good news for you." I'm like, "Really? What's the good news?" I'm thinking like somebody want me to endorse their product. And so I'm like getting all excited. Guess who got the Sports Illustrated cover this week? I'm like, "Who?" They're like, "You." I said, "Oh, no." I said, "Have y'all heard about the Sports Illustrated jinx?" I mean, like, that is a jinx. Y'all gonna put me on the Sports Illustrated cover before the Super Bowl? I'm like, that's crazy. Y'all gotta call him and get me off the cover. Y'all got, he said, "It's too late now. Too late." And then Warner leaned over and said this to me. He said, "Dog, I suggest you change your attitude." I looked him square dead in the eye. I said, "You know what? You're right." I said, "I don't care nothing about no jinx. I'm gonna go out here and I'm gonna do my thing, regardless."
So Super Bowl XXVIII, Bills are ahead of the Cowboys 13-6. It's halftime, and your Hall of Fame wide receiver Michael Irvin storms in, and what does he scream at halftime?
Man, Michael's screaming all the time, so it's kind of hard to remember what exactly Michael was saying. But I do know this much: we're coming off the field, and there's a somber moment. Michael saying, "We got to get him back. We got to get him in the second half for sure." And Jimmy and Norv, then they come to me 2 different times. And Jimmy says, "We're gonna run the football the second half." Then Norv comes to me and says, "Get ready, because we're gonna run the football the second half." And I can see my offensive lineman getting geeked up. Yeah, because they wanted to run the rock. So the second half, we come out, the Bills make the fatal mistake. They turned the football over on their first possession. And what made it worse, James Washington picked it up and ran it back for a touchdown to tie the score up. Then they kicked off, so our defense is all jacked up. They go 1, 2, 3 and out and punt the ball to us. And we ran the same play 6 straight times. And then we threw a pass in the flat that was incomplete. And then we ran on the 8th play of that drive, ran power right. I break a tackle, and I go for 20 yards for a touchdown. Game over. The Bills don't know what hit them. You can see the life just leave. And you see it in the highlight tape on the sideline when their coach is cussing them out left and right, from sun up to sun down. "You gotta strike that son of a, bop, bop, bop," just going off on them. I mean, and they sitting around like, "What just happened?" And we just took control of the game.